One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the surf. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping traumas.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is the Keeping It Raw podcast as we continue to give you some of today's hottest prospects coming into the 2024 NFL draft. Definitely, guys, make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the installment. All right, guys, when you're talking about cornerbacks in the draft, you're talking about a position that is, some people say that it's one of the most toughest positions to come in the league and be a star or be a solid corner right away. For some corners, they get it. You know, corners like Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Darrell Green. I mean, the list goes on and on. I can name Rod Woodson. I can name a lot of different corners that have come into the league. Marshawn Lattimore, Devin Witherspoon. It's a lot of corners that you can name that come in the league and they're plug and play guys right away. And when you're looking for corners, you're looking for a guy that can be that guy, can be that dude that can lock down his side of the field. You're looking for a lockdown corner and a guy that can make plays on the ball. That's what you're looking for when you're looking for that corner. You're looking for a guy that can play in any situation, any given Sunday, and any given day. He gonna bring it. He's gonna come with 110 every time he steps out on the field, because that's what you truly want. You want that number one guy, and you always want that guy that you can develop. That guy that you know that can come in. You know, if someone gets injured, and make an immediate impact as well. Because let's face it, you know, even if as a quarterback, when a starting quarterback goes down, your expectation as a coach is to still win with a backup quarterback, no matter what. So I'm saying this to try to give you guys a golden nugget. When it comes to the corner position, yeah, it is very tough. It's a very tough position to come in the league and instantly start balling. It's not that many guys that come in the league right away and ball, but you can find these guys. The job of the GM is to go out in the draft and do his best work of finding that guy that you can even get in the later rounds. I'm not even talking about a first round pick. I'm not talking about a second round pick. I'm talking about somebody mid to late rounds that you can come in and get. And this kid comes into the league and he's box office. This dude is must watch TV. He's locking everything up on his side. And you can't believe that you got this guy in the 5th round. You can't believe that this guy was the steal of the draft. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to drafting, it's not always about, oh, I got to get my guy in the 1st round. Oh, I got to get my guy in the 2nd round. Don't miss out on talent because you're only thinking about 1st and 2nd round. The mid to late round guys, you can find guys if you do your homework. Now, I brought another prospect with me on today in Caelen Carson, and I think that this kid is definitely a lockdown guy. He's a very good guy. He has elite speed, which that's something that you need at the corner position. I think at the combine, he probably will end up running like anywhere between a 4.3 and a 4.4. That's what I'm thinking. Now, he has a nice NFL frame. He stands at a 6 foot, 195 pounds. He has 120 career tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss. He has 3 interceptions in his career with 26 PDs to go along with 2 forced fumbles. Now, Carson can play both man and zone coverages. Carson has elite speed to stay with receivers, and that's what you want in the modern NFL. You want your guy to stay on the hip of these receivers and ride the hip of these receivers so that they're not catching the football. He is very sticky in coverage, and I love guys that are sticky because they stay with you. No matter what, you trying to shake this guy off, you cannot get this guy off. It's like getting bubble gum under the bottom of your shoe and you just can't get it off. It's just so gooey and nasty and you just can't get it off. That's how Carson could be in the NFL. This kid, Carson, is definitely nice. Caelen brings something to the table that a lot of these corners that's coming into the league, they don't have. And that's to be able to cover real well. That is something that this guy does. He covers real well. He's good at coverage. He doesn't have the production as a lot of these other guys that have stayed in college for a long time, and they may walked away with 7 or 8 picks or something like that. But he's very sticky in coverage, and that's something that you can respect, and that's something that you can love in the NFL. He does flash some physicality as a hitter. He's solid in coming up in the run. Carson also has good awareness in zone coverage, and he can play multiple positions. You know, some think that he will be a nickel corner in the NFL, and I think that he can be able to play both. He can play nickel and outside. And he does have 4 years of college football experience under his belt. So that's a good thing for him. But at the end of the day, I love his tenacity. I love that he is a very sticky corner, and he's probably the most stickiest corner in this draft. This kid is very sticky. He will stick to you like glue. And that's good. And you want him to stick to you like glue, but you also want him to be able to be a playmaker as well and be able to make a play on the ball, whether it's getting a pass breakup or whether it's getting a pick. You want this kid to come in and be box office for you. So I think that Carson can end up going in the mid to late rounds. I do believe that Carson is one of the most stickiest corners in this draft class. And I definitely think that he can be a guy that you can develop, a guy that can crack the rotation and eventually become a starter. Whether it's a 1 or a 2, I definitely think that he's more than capable of getting it done. I love how he is in coverage versatility. That's one of his strengths. Route recognition, that's another one of his strengths. And his competitive edge, that's another one of his strengths. But the areas that he can get better in is ball production and locating the ball in the flight, and then working on his inconsistent technique at times. All right, guys, leave it in the comment section what you think about Carson. I'll be back to you soon. Peace.
One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the serve. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping traumas, trying to be the greatest, that's my promise. You know, I always stand on business, always been relentless. Know the trousers new and the shirt vintage. Living free of drama, still finding ways to make my own problems, chasing progress. A baddie sleeping in a bonnet, that's my favorite topic. Still searching for a goddess like the Black Madonna. It's like that, and I'm right back. For every message left on red and ones that I ain't right back. Was looking for some peace inside myself until I find that I'm in and out of situations